September 20th is right around the corner. That's the day the Palestinians say they'll go to the UN and ask to have their status upgraded to a member state. That will essentially recognize Palestine along the 1967 borders. Now, it's a move the United States opposes. The Israeli Prime Minister has called it a violation of the peace accords because it goes around direct negotiations. We came here to Jerusalem, to Ben Yehuda Street, to ask Israelis what they think.
I think that there should be negotiations between Israel and the Palestinian Authority. I think that one-side solutions are wrong and that they won't achieve a state, and there is potential for a bloodshed, and that's not what we want, not the Israelis and not the Palestinians want. I think that it's better doing it through negotiations. And I think that both sides, both the Israelis and the Palestinian leaderships, were wrong for not going to the negotiations. And I think that President Obama was wrong to put conditions for negotiations instead of forcing both sides to negotiate.
I think it is just one of their tricks, trying to get us out of here. We want to give them a finger, they want to take the whole hand. Going to the UN is trying to do another dirty trick just to take over this country.
I think they're right. I think they've tried all kind of options, and I think this is a good way to finally put pressure on the situation. Something needs to change, and bring it to a form that will force some kind of movement in some direction. I think I can understand why they do it. Yeah.
Why?
Because after we're here 60 years and there's still no solution for what's going on. Just like the Jewish people want a national home and a place that they can call their own country. Unless we get to a point where sovereign states are a thing of the past, I can understand that they also want a place of their own. And I think that only once they've got a place of their own, you can move forward to saying, we don't need a place anymore of our own, and we can talk communal agreements and terms of living here together.
We need to sit and talk about all the effects of the conflict, and I think that if someone goes to the UN and does something one-sided, some people will be hurt. I mean, we won't get to the best solution. We need to remember that this isn't like South Africa. I know people talk about apartheid, but it's exactly the opposite. Israel's a country that accepts all his civilians. This conflict is way over, and to really understand it, all the aspects need to be checked, and it's not a good solution just to go to the UN, and what happened with South Africa isn't the same here. I was in the army, I was in a fighting unit. I know that we did everything we could so innocent people won't get hurt or injured.
I really just think this whole process is ridiculous. It makes no sense at all, because they keep saying over and over again that they don't want Israel to exist. Why we don't believe them is beyond me. This is just one more step of them proving that they don't want Israel to exist. They're giving up all the concessions that we gave them, all the things we've done for the sake of goodwill. They're just throwing it back in our face, and they're saying, we don't care, we're going to do what we want to do. That's my opinion. You asked my opinion, that's it. It's useless.